What's up, everybody? Well, hardly any of you that are here. There's one person here. Hello. Through my main channel. I'm actually streaming in 3 different places today. On my gaming channel, on my main channel, which you, one person, are on, and my Twitch channel. So, hopefully my computer and this stream doesn't implode from all of that streaming. I'm really confused as to which channel I'm looking at as I do this. Hey, I got somebody on Twitch too. I'm able to monitor all the chats in one. So, yeah, tonight I am going to buy all the parts for my PC. I'm going to be building. I'm going to build a PC on my gaming channel, which I'm streaming this to right now, as well as my normal, regular main channel, as we'll call it. So any of you that are on the other channel, slide on over to my gaming channel, Jacob Anders Gaming, and do a subscribe. But yeah, I'm going to be building it on there live on a stream. And I got to buy the parts first. So tonight I'm going to pull the trigger and buy thousands of dollars worth of parts on this stream. Because I've done the math and it's a lot of fucking money. But after that, instead of just watching me spend my hard-earned money, I downloaded the new, it's not new. It's new to Steam, God of War. I've never played God of War. The 2018 PlayStation exclusive. My phone is going fucking apeshit. Shut the fuck up. So yeah, we'll play that a little bit, but first I'm going to go spend a whole bunch of money. And it's going to break my heart every time I hit buy. Because some of this shit's expensive. Some of it's not too bad, but some of it's expensive. Alright, I am going to be monitoring firsthand my gaming channel because that is the one that I'm most concerned with right now. But I can see comments on all platforms at once, as I said. Okie dokie. So I'm going to jump on here in just a minute and get to spending. Any of my regulars here this evening? See, there's only 3 people in here total across the 3 platforms. 1 each. Look at that. I guess I could... Hey, somebody over on Twitch, Active443. Hi, how are you? I'm not familiar with your username, so I'm going to assume you're new to my streams. I don't stream on Twitch. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch a lot more often, but I don't stream on Twitch as much as I typically do. Or as much as I stream on YouTube, rather. But I'm going to start doing that a lot more often now. My internet issues have kind of figured themselves out. I had some issues when I moved. Good. How about you? I'm good. I'm about to be tearing up because I'm going to spend all this fucking money, but beyond that, I'm good. Hope you're good too. Check out my YouTube channels. That's where I do most of my content, but I'm trying to branch out into Twitch. I'm pseudo new to streaming on Twitch. I've been doing it like dual streams on Twitch and YouTube, but YouTube has been my main place. That's where my job resides. So, yeah. Sorry about the shit quality of the camera, too. This is my secondary camera I'm using because my primary HD camera, this is streaming in 720p. I know that looks like shit, but my main camera is over here hooked up for virtual reality, mixed reality, virtual reality, mixed reality. That's a lot of realities, but I stream that stuff sometimes, like Beat Saber, Super Hot, Pistol Whip, just whatever. But there are some games I'd like to stream that my current PC, streaming-wise, is like, nope, you're not going to do that. It can play them, but especially when doing the mixed reality thing where it puts me in the game in VR, it's like, no, you're not doing that and streaming because I can't do that. I'm currently running right now, what I'm using is is this thing an i5? No, it's a Ryzen. This isn't an i anything. Ryzen 5. I'm not sure which one. I can't remember. It's not like ancient, but it's not brand new. It's decent. With a 1670 Super. Yeah, GTX 1670 Super and 32. Pretty sure I updated the RAM. 32 gigabytes of DDR4. So nothing like super special, but I mean it's no slouch. It does the job. I'm actually going to be installing this PC in a VR simulator I built. That part of which is right over there. The other part is down the hall that I have to move into the studio here. And this PC will reside in there. Nick from Movie Emporium's over on YouTube and is joining us. What's up, Nick? Active says, "Have a good night, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out for a bit." What's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? Says Nick. One's heavy and one's a little lighter. Haha. See, Nick got onto that the dad joke website, and he's just killing it. Before I start buying shit, let me do one thing real quick. I'm gonna put something in the chili chat. Okay, go here. I'm gonna put a link to my gaming channel, my YouTube gaming channel, so that you guys can, if you've never visited it, you can. It is very small. I just started it last week, and my channel. I've not promoted it much or grown it much or anything. But it's going to be a lot of streams on there. A lot of streams or not like this, but gaming streams and shit like that. Let's see. Copy. I'm going to put it right here. Ding. All right. That is a link to my gaming channel. Where did it go? Okay. A link to my gaming channel. And while I'm here, I guess on my gaming channel I don't need that, but on my, let me go to my main channel. I have to switch around. Like I have like 3 different YouTube channels. Of course, my main channel, and then these other 2, my shorts and my gaming. And switching between them, I get confused as to which one I'm on sometimes. Studio. Nick says, "Hey, did you see the Lord of the Rings?" I did. I saw that 1-minute teaser trailer. I saw that a few minutes ago, right before I jumped on here. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it didn't really. It doesn't come out till September. It looked pretty. I ain't gonna lie though. There was a couple of parts, like the big sprawling shots, look really cool, but the some of the, I don't know what you call them, the more personal moments where it showed like one character sitting there. Like there's the one that jumped out to me is it showed all these real big sprawling special effects shots that looked really cool, but then when it showed like this shot of somebody sitting next to like a fire or something, and it was not a close up, but it just showed the person. It was a more intimate shot. Something about it seemed, and I hesitate to use the word cheap when referring to that show because I know the first season alone, I think Amazon has paid somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 like billion or million, not billion, $500 million. They're close to like $500 billion for one season or some crazy shit like that. So I know it's not cheap, but something about it just didn't have. Everything else had that epic look like the movies did, but that part looked TV show to me. But hey, it's a teaser. I don't know, and we're September. That's what is September? 10 or 8 months away from seeing it. Yeah, $1 billion. $1 billion. Was it that for the first season? The $1 billion. I think I did. When I used to have my podcast, I covered that story at one point. 53 million per episode. Holy shit. And I know part of that was like for the rights and stuff like that, so I get that, but Jesus, that's not fine. I'm sitting here talking, I'm not clicking. Okay, here we go. Where's that mess? There it is. I'm going to pin this message. There we go. Yeah, check out that link. Anybody else who shows up, that's the link to my gaming channel. All right. And it's so fucking weird. I'm watching the same stream in 3 different places. I'm closing all this shit except for the one. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm skeptical on it. That Doctor Strange trailer, fire. I saw the Doctor Strange trailer thumbnail, but I didn't watch it yet. I figured it was. I didn't know how different it was. I'll look at it. $1 billion. Yeah, first season. Oh shit. But I haven't watched the new Doctor Strange trailer. I'll probably watch that either after this or tomorrow. And there's some. I saw a thumbnail for a movie with Ryan Reynolds in it called. I can't remember the name of it, but it looked like he was holding a lightsaber or something. I don't know. I like Ryan Reynolds, so I was gonna click on that to watch that trailer, but I didn't get around to it. And I heard someone else mentioned it in a comment or something. Have you found a way to get a GPU for a good price? No. For a good price? I found the best price I could, but no, it's still $3,000. I think I'm just gonna go with the 3090. I mean, shit. I don't want to. Man, I could do the 3080 for a lot cheaper, but I don't know. Is there such thing as a 3090 Ti? Before I look at me, because I went through and made sure all the parts that I've picked, and there was only one part that was questionable. I made sure that they were all compatible. I was gonna do that in the stream, but that was kind of boring. So I took the time to go and on a website, I can't remember the name of the web, PC Builder, I think, or something like that. But I looked it up. I saw they got a good review, so I went and input like the exact parts I was looking at and made sure they were all compatible. It took a while to do it, but yeah, everything I have now on my list is compatible. And actually, there were one part I couldn't figure it, the system. It wouldn't show up, but it wasn't saying it wasn't. It was not saying it was incompatible. It was just saying it just didn't show up. So I was hesitant there, so I changed it to a similar product. Another one, actually, because of this website, I found as a power supply. It costs a little bit more, but I like it more. So it was a good experience. Rising a Mad One from YouTube. Hey, Jacob, what's your thoughts on the Lord of the Rings series? We were just talking about that. Yeah, they announced one. I'll get to that just a second, a Mad One. Nick, they announced one. You talking about the TI for the 3090 or a Super? I really don't know what the difference between a TI and a Super is, honestly. I have a Super in my current PC. And I was just like, okay, sure, yeah. Super sounds super. But I know they're obviously both, the TIs and the Supers are better than the original versions. But I don't know specifically what the Super means or what the TI means. I mean, I know the TI is like the special super duper version of each of these graphics cards. And it wasn't until this PC right here that I was like, oh, they make Supers as well. I don't know which is better, a TI or a Super. So they announced it, so the TI for the 3090 is not out yet. So I don't even need to look. Okay. Oh, Rysang, I think I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. What's my thoughts on the series? Well, I'm not sure which YouTube channel you're on because I'm streaming to 2 different channels right now. But on one of them, me and Nick here at Movie Emporium, we're just talking about the trailer to the new Lord of the Rings. Though I'm not familiar with your name, by the way, so I don't know if you're a subscriber, or I hope you are. If not, hope I can persuade you to be one. Check out my gaming channel, which I'm streaming this to as well. Link at the very top of my regular channel, unless that's where you are now. I can't tell. I just know you're on YouTube. But my thoughts on the Lord of the Rings. So how did you phrase it? Lord of the Rings series. If you mean by series just the Lord of the Rings, I love the Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings, the Peter Jackson movies, Fellowship, Tower, and King are I consider them one big ass movie. They are my favorite movie ever made. It's hard for me to say like, oh, what's your top 5 and top 10 and all this. I can tell movies that I really like that are in there. But if you ever ask me what my favorite movie ever made is, this is Lord of the Rings 1 through 3, one big movie. But as far as I'm assuming you mean by series, you mean by the Rings of Power, the new series that's coming to Amazon September 8th, I believe it is. Well, I don't know, man. They've spent a whole lot of money on it, so I'm sure it'll look good. But it's got a. That's not. I don't. I mean, I like how Lord of the Rings looks. That's one of the things, that fantasy world, and I like how it look. I want it to look good, but that's not the only thing that makes Lord of the Rings. You got to have a really good, compelling story with characters too. Characters are a big part of Lord of the Rings and Tolkien's universe. But I don't know, because none of us really know if this thing's going to be good. I liked what I saw in the trailer. I was kind of lukewarm on some of it because it wasn't a lot and it didn't really give us much context. But I don't know, man. I've heard some things through they've been making this show for a while. There's been some things that have been said by the showrunners that do give me concern. Like they're trying to go. At one point they were talking about Game of Thrones and how they were going to get more sexual and stuff like that. That's not what Tolkien's universe was. Of course, characters in this universe have sex because they have, offspring, but that's never been what his world was about. So you start changing stuff around, changing the tone and themes and stuff. It's where are you going with this? Just other things they've changed around that it seems like they think that they can do better. I don't mind them expanding on the universe. That's fine. Just keep in with the spirit. That's all I ask. So I am cautiously optimistic. You start fucking with something that is age old and been around for so long and is time tested. I don't know. Especially nowadays, man. The way they screwing with stuff nowadays, who knows what. Hopefully they don't screw it up. I am really hoping they blow me away with this show because the Lord of the Rings property, Tolkien's universe is his just whole world I love. Even the Hobbit movie, or movies, they had some issues. But even so, even with those issues, I enjoy the movies. I fully acknowledge their shortcomings, though. But I just love that world. I have since I was a kid. I named one of my kids after a Lord of the Rings character. No shit. I have an 18-year-old daughter who has a Lord of the Rings inspired Lord of the Rings inspired name. So I am a bit of a fan. But I try not to be a toxic fan. Let's just hope for the best, I guess. Yeah, I am hoping for the best. That's for damn sure. Okay. Looks like Rice saying you are over on my gaming channel already. Well, thank you very much for coming and hanging out there, my friend. And thanks for hopefully you're subscribed. I promise more stuff, more streams, and all that jazz is coming to the channel. Especially with this new PC that I'm building on the channel. I will be building this PC live on the channel. So that might be a long-ass stream. Okay, so let's buy some shit, guys. Let me move a few things around. Keep my chat over here. That's a good place for it. Let's make it a little bigger because I'm fucking blind. All right. Can I? No. Okay. All right. So I am buying all. I was gonna split up my buying on Newegg and Amazon. Just depended on just prices. I was getting the same stuff, but it was all about price. Who is offering the cheapest price. I have the money to spend, but I don't want to spend more money for something if I don't have to. So, but Newegg, it seems, cost more on every one of the things that I picked. It either cost more than Amazon or it was around about the same. There was one, or not around about the same. It was the exact same price. There was one thing that was just a few dollars cheaper, but Amazon, because I'm a Prime member, I guess, offered free shipping for the same amount of time, and Newegg, it would have, after shipping and everything, it would have ended up costing me more. So I'm doing all my buying on Amazon. I know some people are, why are you doing that? Because it's fucking cheaper. That's why. Sue me. It's the same fucking product. It doesn't matter. I mean, alrighty. And then we'll play some God of War, which I have never played God of War. Not any of them. I've never played one single God of War. They just weren't, just never did. I wasn't, I didn't have a PlayStation when those particular, I had a PS2, which I think is what they originally showed up on. Yeah. But I never played God of War then. I didn't have a PS3. I didn't have a PS4. I'll probably end up getting a PS5 one day, but there's nothing that like beckons me at the moment. But this game showed up on Steam, so now, and I know it's been a big deal, and I've heard that it's really good, and I'm sure it is. I'm a big fan of Ninja Gaiden and like the new ones on the Xbox, and I think they made it to the PlayStation eventually. And Devil May Cry. I like some of the Devil May Cry games, and I understand that this game is, well, the original God of Wars were similar to that. So looking forward to that. Let's see. I know it's like lots of story. It's story based, and I like movies and stories. Okie dokie. Let me pull up. I don't think there's any personal info that pops up on here. All right, let me make it where you guys can see it. Boop. And let's bring me down here. Whoa. Okay. Now, I do plan on buying all of this stuff this evening, but I don't honestly know the card I'm using for this account. I know all accounts have a spending limit for like a daily spending limit unless you like up it. I've never changed that limit or anything, but I've also, I've taken money out, but I've never like spent the amount of money. I don't think on with this account at least. I've never spent this amount of money in one single day all at once. So I wouldn't be surprised if I buy a few items and it's like, oh no, you can't if it rejects it. So I might have to buy them tomorrow or something like that. Because I know accounts do sometimes have spending limits. Hope not. I hope it just lets me get it all. So let's do this shit. And in my heart, I'm kind of like, oh, I know how much I'm about to spend. Let's go over to my list. Okie doke. Here we go. What do you say? Hey, it is just Rice said Kratos, boy. Yeah, I'm aware. I mean, I know like about Kratos, God of War, and all that, and how got big ass titties and nudity and all that stuff. And I'm aware. I know that there's a twist in the new game about his son, and I know what that twist is because the game. I just I hear things so. But I don't. I'm looking forward to the game. I hear it's a fucking masterpiece, so I'm looking forward to it. And we're gonna find out here in a few minutes. All right, so here's all the stuff I'm gonna get. The only thing. Oh, that's too far. I'm going with an Intel Core i9 129K. It's 5.2 gigahertz unlocked. It's got the whole P and E cores. It's supposed to be really good. You gotta understand, I'm not just going to be gaming on this PC. I will be doing a lot of gaming on it, but I'm also going to be this will be the PC I do my video editing for my videos on my main channel and everything, and on the gaming channel. All my workflow will come through this PC, so I need it to kind of be able to do both. My understanding is that the new i9s with the 12Ks, they are really, with the split up, the P and E cores are really good for that. Like video editing, they're very good for that, but they're also really good for gaming. I'm not going to sit here and act as if I know every single in and out of how that stuff works and how it does. I know I have a better than average knowledge of PCs and how they work. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and act as if I'm an expert. It has been literally 20 years since I've built a PC. So I know they're a lot easier to build nowadays. I am also going with an Asus ROG Strix NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090. I was considering the 3080 because it is a considerable amount cheaper, but I don't know. I've just watched some videos. Yeah, I don't think that the price, because hang on, we'll look at that in a minute. But yeah, as of right this second, before I hit buy, I'm going with a 3090. Going with Lancer XPG Lancer DDR5, 6,000 megahertz RAM. I'm going to get 2 sets of 32 gigabytes, so I have 64 gigabytes. Yes, I know I can go crazy and get like 128. I don't think that seems like overkill to me. I'm going with Crucial for all my memory. I'm getting a P5 Plus 2 terabyte PCI NVMe M.2 drive. It's 2 terabyte M.2. And then for other storage like videos and just not program. I'll run all of my operating system. Well, I gotta get that too. Operating system and like all my programs and stuff off the NVMe. And then any storage and stuff like that, because I have massive video files on my computer all the time. Those will be stored on a MX500 4 terabyte SATA SSD. Just a regular old SSD from Crucial as well. I've been told that Crucial makes some good shit, so I'm looking forward to it. Radiator-wise, I'm sticking with the ROG Strix line. I had a smaller radiator, but I was told that the radiator I had picked, liquid cooling radiator I had picked, would work, but I was recommended to get one a little bit bigger, so I upgraded to the LC360. It's a 360 millimeter radiator, which fits in the case. That's one of the big things too, is to make sure that the 2 cases I had picked. Is the other one still in here? No, I guess I got it off. I had this massive cattywampus looking fucking case on here, and it just looked kind of neat. Like 2 or 3 sides of it were glass. I thought that was pretty neat, but in the end, this one that we're about to look at is the one I ended up going with. It's a little bit cheaper. I didn't mind it's not like a tremendous amount cheaper, but I don't know, something about this one spoke to me more. But the radiator, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. It should cool it no problem. And I'm sticking with, once again, the ROG Strix. I'm getting a Thor 1200 certified watt gold, 80 plus gold, or no, platinum. This is 80 plus platinum power supply. This power supply is one of the things that I changed. I had a EVGA in there, and it was fine, and it was 1,000. It was 1,000 watt, and it was still 80 plus, and it was gold, not platinum. I don't know. When it comes to power supplies and powering a system, I'm going to have so much shit running through this thing. I've heard the horror stories. I wanted to go ahead and spend a little bit of extra money. And yeah, I could have gotten these same specs and not gone with the Asus, and probably I know I could have found a power supply that was a little bit cheaper, but I'm just keeping it in the family, And I know that Asus does make quality things. In my opinion, I've had what am I trying to say here? Good experiences with their products before. I had an Asus laptop, which is what I did all my videos and everything on for the first 2 years of my channel. Never let me down. I used the ever-living fuck out of that computer, man. That i5 and that 1060 that was in it, I put them through the fucking paces. I used the ever-living shit out of that thing. Let's see. Nick says, over at Movie Emporium, I bought an NZXT Kraken water cooler. I saw that one. I'm getting the vapors of sweat from your cost of compute. Yeah, me too. I've already added it up, so I know. Well, not since I added these couple extra things, but I know the difference in price. So it's going to be a little bit more than I initially put together. You want to know the thing that blew me away the most? I knew the GPU was going to be expensive. So the $3,200 for the 3090, which I'm going to look at one thing before we jump on that. But the $3,200 for the 3090... I wasn't even like, oh shit, like blown away by this. And right here, the i9 the i9 is not $1,360. That's the i9 and the motherboard in one. I'm going with the ROG Strix Z6090E gaming Wi-Fi 6 mother blah 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 blah. It fits the fucking thing. I liked this because first of all, it was a combo. You actually do save a couple of dollars. The price is not what did it for me, because the amount you save by buying them as a combo is not like tremendous. But yes, they work together. They come together. There's no question about it. Which I know there's other ways to figure that out. But these two, I mean, it was right. I like, once again, that family line worked for me. So, hey. And I'm happy, like I said, I'm happy with their product. So, but yeah, that's what we're going. Oh, and the case. The case is a Cooler Master Box TD500 mesh airflow. It's got 7 fans. The other one I was looking at had 10 fans in it, but it was like, I feel like it's a little. I mean, when it comes to heat and airflow and everything in your computer, I don't know if there is such a thing as overkill, but this particular one I was looking at, I think it may have been just a bit much. It was unneeded. I mean, it's not like I wouldn't take it, but it was unneeded, and it was just fucking massive. It was, of course, the size of this one, but it was also like it was much wider, and I didn't see the purpose of it. I mean, you would think that bigger is better when it comes to like airflow and stuff, but sometimes it's not. It's harder to control that airflow. That's how it used to be, at least. And these things, this GPU and this CPU and everything, they are going to be giving off a lot of heat, especially when I start doing like VR and all that and running, friggin' 9 programs at once to make one stream work. Yeah, this fucker's going to be cranking into overdrive. This particular case, is my understanding, is it comes with fans, so I don't need to buy any. And yeah, I know I could buy better fans, but I'm not, it's a fucking fan. I know a fan's important. I'm not discounting that, but the ones that come with this case are going to be fine. I mean, I get 3 with the fucking Radiator. Yeah, not that worried about it. Ooh, actually, I just noticed something. Let me look at this. Does it come with a... Oh, it only comes with those. I do need to get a fan. I'm going to need to buy a fan, too, because it doesn't come with the rear fan. I thought it came with that already in there. Whoop, I'm glad I saw that. I would have been sitting there with all this shit to put it together and been like, welp. Don't have that. So, yeah, I need to buy probably... We got 3 there, which I can move around wherever probably. I doubt that's probably 3 separate fans just stacked. I got 3 on my Radiator. Does it have a spot on top? Where's the top of this thing? Yeah, I could put 3 there. Okay, so I'll probably move these front 3 to the top, and these will be my Radiator. And so I just need to buy 1. I'm going to need to buy a fan. Let's look at that real quick. What kind of fan is 120 millimeter? Let's look that up real quick. Fans 3-pack. Fans don't cost much. See, look, there's not shit. I know I don't need 3, but I mean, they're, like I said, they just don't cost a lot, so might as well. I don't really know. I mean, as far as like companies that make good fans, I don't fucking know who's. I don't need anything fancy. I just need a fucking fan. Choose your case. It's these up here. RGB series case fans, wireless RGB. The only reason I'm looking at the RGB, I don't give a shit about all the fucking lights and shit in my computer. I give no shits. Nobody's seeing this. It's under my desk on wheels. Nobody's seeing it. I don't care. I mean, yes, sometimes it's kind of neat. Oh, it's glowing green right now. I don't. If it didn't do it, I wouldn't give a shit. The reason only reason I'm looking at the RGBs is because the ones that come with it are that, and the ones on the Radiator are. So if there was the one fan that didn't do it, that would bother me. I don't care about the lights, but if there's only one fan that doesn't light up and all the other ones do, it would bother me for some reason. So even if it's in the back and I can't even see that, I can see it from the inside of my case, barely, but it's a thing. I'll know it's there. Antec RGB fan. Anybody in the chat know of any like quality fan manufacturers that I should go with? Corsair, I've heard of them. Let's do that. Holy shit, yeah, $106 for 3. That's why. Dual light loop RGB BB lighting Node Pro. Wow, why are they so much more? Yeah, Corsair, I'm sure they do have good quality. They cost a whole lot more. Like, look, all the other ones are like $30 approximately, anywhere from $15 to $30 for 3 fucking fans, right? Corsair, $115, $110. Where did it go? It jumped. There it is. $106 for 3, or $115 for 3 other, the QL series. Damn. If I spend that much for them 3 fans, I'm going to use all 3 of them motherfuckers. Can I stack them? Yeah, I don't get why those fans cost so much more. Are they really that much better? Look, Corsair ICUP Performance 100. Look, these are only $63, pack 3. Where's the other ones? I mean, they... Sure. Let's do this one. I mean, it's got high... It's 1,000 ratings, but yeah, we'll go with this. It'll fit, I know that, and it's cool. Elite Performance, sure. I'm getting the... did you check Newegg to see if any was cheaper? Yeah, I checked every single thing on Newegg, and they were... Amazon actually was cheaper on all the things that I was looking at. I was very surprised. I went through the laborers. I checked every single part. It was all cheaper or the same. Not cheap. It was all either cheaper or the same price on Amazon. What's this? Oh, 140 millimeter. Well, the one I'm doing is 120, so there. Okay. Is this 3 of them or just 1? Holy shit, is this only 1 fan for $63? Is that why it's so much cheaper? Elite Performance. Single fan. That is why. Holy shit. Damn. Oh, 3 fan. Okay, single fan's $24. All right. I clicked on something. That's why I did it. Okay, so a 3-pack is $63. That's not bad. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, no. Not add to cart. That's not what I wanted to do. Not yet. No. Damn it. No. Go back. The back button. I'll fuck it all up. Okay, add to list. Yeah, add to list. I'm adding this to a list, not to the cart. I don't want to add it. I want to add everything to the cart at once. I'm hoping that like one single shot, if I buy each thing individually, it would, I think I'll eventually start getting, like my cart will get declined. The money's there. It's just, you start doing huge purchases out of nowhere in the fucking 11 o'clock at night on a fucking Sunday. All of a sudden they're like, the bank is probably going to be like, no. Okay, so... All right, I think we're good to go now. I do want to look at, before we get going, just to be sure, RTX 3090. Is there a TI? Oh, the TI shows up. Let's see what it gives us. 3070. Yeah, the 3090 Ti is not out. But still, man, look, that's a 3080. Where'd it go? 3080 Ti Ultra Gaming. And it's $1,000 cheaper. Man, I just don't know. I mean, that's an EVGA. Where's the ROG Strix version? Because that's the one I got. That'll be a better comparison because it'll be the same. There it is. RTX 3080 Ti, 2700. I mean, it's still $500 cheaper. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think I should do the 3090, just a regular 3090, which I mean, that's still a beast, or this 3080 Ti? I don't know. Because this is $500 cheaper. I mean, that's not small change, But am I going to get $500 worth of performance out of the 3090, the extra performance I get from it? There's one left in stock. This is a 3080. This is a tough gaming. 24. 3070 Ti is only $14.95. So if I put, let's do 3080 Ti. Let's do oops, Strix. Let's see if we get more than, okay, we get a couple of them here. That's the one I was just looking at. And here's that's a 3070. That's a 3080 Ti OC. Why is this one $3,000? Oh, it comes with a, what? Sorry, what? Full coverage cold plate. 240 millimeter radiator, 600 millimeter tubing. So it comes with a radiator. Just for the GPU? Do you fucking need a radiator just for the GPU? It's a 3080 Ti with no price. Yeah, these don't have prices. God damn, this motherfucking PC is $13,000. That's a Threadripper NVIDIA GTX 3090, 3200. I see, that's the one. Oh, I don't know, because I automatically want to go with the best I can possibly get, and the best one is the 3090. So I'm like, I'm so conflicted. But man, this is $500 cheaper. It is hard to. That's a hard one. I'll let you guys. Anybody in the know out there can like say like, is it worth it? Should I just go full on 3090 all the way? Get the BFG. What do they call it? The BFGPU. I mean, I would love to be able to say I have a BFGPU. Let's just be real. Okay, so what are you guys saying? In the CAD, do you check new? Is the case big enough for the 3090? The shit's a monster. Yeah, according to PCBuilder.com, where I built I put everything in there. It said it was. That's actually where I found the case. I had a different case, but the case I had wasn't showing up on there, so I don't think the case I had picked would not fit, or it wouldn't fit. I think it was bigger. It was just, I think it was overkill. And I got to looking at this case, and I was like, I kind of like that one better. There isn't a particular brand as long as they spin. Yeah, on the fans, that's how I feel. I bought a couple $20 fans, and they work. Noctura are really good fans, and they're charging shipping. That sucks. They were? I didn't even look at that. It's Prime. It should be free shipping. Right? If it's a Prime thing, I should get free shipping with them, right? Or am I crazy? February 15th, order within 52 minutes. Save with used, very good. I don't see shipping. I don't think. We'll find out. Because if it's a Prime, if Amazon Prime, that means I don't. Yeah, free. Yeah, Prime. Yeah. I should be good there. Or maybe I'm just naive. I don't know. Probably a little bit of both. Greg's here. What's up, Greg? I bought my laptop for $3,000. What processor and GPU are you running in it? 3090 I feel is overhyped, says Nick over at Movie Emporium. Maybe. I really don't know. What do you guys think? Should I go with the 3080 Ti or the full-on 3090? I don't know. What's the spec difference on the... Okay, we can look at that. Hang on. Faster RAM and more RAM. Is it same interface? Can you combine the GPU with another one or no? You mean like a dual GPU kind of situation? I'm not doing that. I've seen them people that run like two 3080s or two 3090s for like, $20,000 PC. No, I ain't trying to do all that. I'm good with one GPU. No, on the GPU, they were charging $15. I think I paid like $2K for my PC build. What's up, my peeps? Which one are you on, Greg? You're on my main channel, aren't you? Greg, have you subscribed to my gaming channel, Greg? Gregory, have you subscribed to my gaming channel? The link is pinned on my main channel's chat right now. 3080 is where I'd land, but that's me, says Nick. Let's look at the specs. Let's look at the specs. Let me pull up two windows while we're here. Okay, so this is the 3080. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. No. Damn it, Bobby. Okay, and this. So I'm going to side by side. Where's that 3090? There, 3090. Okay, so I know you guys can't see my entire screen. I think you can see the specs. Okay, so the 3090 is this one over here. The 3090 is on the left. Says they're both Asus ROG Strix. So same family, same manufacturer, so they should be very, comparable. It says it's where are their specs at? Lots of buffs. Maybe it's in the main. 3090 graphics card, PCI 4.0, 24 gigabyte GDR6 X HDMI 2.1 DisplayPort 1.4A AxleTech fan design 2.9 slot. The 3080 is 4.0. That's the same. 12 gigabytes GDR6, so it's half the GDDR6. It is still GDDR6X, but it's half the gigabytes. You're getting 24 instead of 12 with the 3090. But this is a TI, so I don't know. I know they do some magic with those TIs. They both got HDMI 2.0, both a 1.4A DisplayPort, AxleTech fan design 2.9 slot, alloy, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the basic specs look, of course, just like, what you get are the same, except for it looks like the biggest thing that I see right offhand is the GDR6X. You get twice as much with the 3090. Some 2 times the FP32 throughout improvement in efficiency. Second generation RT cores. Experience 2x throughout first gen RT cores plus third generation tester cores of the 2 times. Where are let's come on down here. Wait, what's in the box? Here we go. This would have been probably a better way. 3080 Ti. Oh wait. Okay. 12 GDR6 PCI. I think all that shit's the same. This isn't really spec. This is more like hardware specs. You definitely get. You get twice as much of the graphics RAM. So that's something. Memory clock speed of the 3090 is 15,000 megahertz. The memory clock speed of the 3080 Ti is 4,000 megahertz. The bus width is the same. Item dimensions doesn't matter. It's small. The 3080 is smaller, of course. Included components, game loop, collection. So yeah, there is a difference, but I just don't know real world difference. What is that going to mean, real world? You got a much faster memory speed. Like you're talking 3, 8, 4. You're almost 4 times as fast on the memory speed for the 3090. Twice as much RAM. Other technical specs. Let's see that. There's nothing. There are no other technical specs. Okay. Summary. Oh, that was it. Okay, I already had it opened. I mean, it's got glowing reviews. I don't know, man. Oh, wait, this person said they... Uh-oh, coil buzz. Which, that's a thing. Coil whined really loud when I entered the game. If this problem's still going on and getting bad, I will consider return. It is Rockstrix 3090. Play some Minecraft. Finally ready to play some Minecraft with a fucking 3090? Yeah, I know you can do ray tracing in Minecraft, but if you were waiting for a 3090 to play Minecraft, I think your priorities are all screwed up there, buddy. Will get the job done for AAA games. I hope so. It's a scam. Reviewed in the United States on November 22nd, 2020. Scam. Do not buy. Ooh. What? Then how are all these... Paid for new but got used. Finally got a thick boy. Obviously powerful GPU has noticeable coil whine. Product box not sealed. Uh-oh, this isn't sounding good. 3080 plus 10. So everything considering the card is perfect, but Asus software is still buggy and forces me to reapply my aura profiles. Okay. Overkill GPU. See, the OC version runs well and have additional headroom for OC. I can't speak that language. A whole new world. Excellent. I don't know. I read that shit and it kind of scares me. Ooh, lots of messages over here. Let's see. 3080. Hey, Ryan. Right? I haven't subbed yet. I'll do it tomorrow. No, that's Nick, not Ryan. Ryan's What Were You Watching? This is Movie Emporium. The 3080 Ti and 3090 are almost identical in terms of gaming performance, but the advantages of the 3090 is the sheer amount of VRAM, which is especially useful in certain workstation tasks, not in terms of gaming. Well, I'm going to be using it for video editing too, but I mean, I don't know. This is such a big jump. I mean, I'm cool with the video editing I'm doing on a 1670 or 1660 Super. I mean, of course, I could always use it to be faster, sure, but is it going to be that big of a difference between a 3080 Ti and a 3090 when it comes to like workhorse stuff is going to be gaming and video editing. That's about it. If you're doing a lot of 3D modeling and things, the 3090, but I think you're good with the 3080 Ti. I think you might be right. I'm getting sold on it slowly. Yep, you're right. Yeah, the 3090 I know is used in a lot of workstations. I always hear it's not worth for normal consumers. I'm guessing the 3D modeling and things like that. The wattage on these things is crazy. 5 pounds for the 3080. Holy cow. He's a beefy boy. I sent you a link, Jacob, on specs. Did you know? Finally, the high intensity graphics requirements have been met for Minecraft. I know, right? Now, I ain't gonna lie. I saw a video of Minecraft with ray tracing on. That shit did look legit. I mean, they had a whole bunch of other fucking like mods and shit done to it. And Minecraft with ray tracing and whatever else they had fucking going on in this thing. I mean, this is like probably my computer would not have been able to run this. I mean, it's got ray tracing. I don't have an RTX card, but it was legit looking. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it was like, wow, that's like a whole new fucking game right there. But I don't know if that's what I'm waiting for. I'm not. Man, I gotta get this RTX card because I want to play fucking Minecraft. I mean, I'll probably try Minecraft, but the only thing that sucks is the price of the GPU. I hate that what this pandemic had done to the market. Just the thing, Greg, the man can play solitaire in Minecraft and still have enough GPU to power a small country. GPU RAM is for 3D graphics, not 2D graphics. You want a better GPU, I think? I'm pretty sure. I bought an AMD chip, but I hear Intel is better for gaming. Now I did extensive research on the 129K. The i9 12K is really good for, like, it's because they split it up where they got the E cores and the P cores. It's really good all around. Like, it's a badass processor. Now you got to understand, whatever fucking high-end processor I put in this thing, for me, is going to be like, holy shit, because of what I'm coming from. There's nothing wrong with my computer, but having such a massive upgrade from where I am to this, I could put anything in there that's one of these like i9s and Ryzen 9, I think, and all that, and they're all going to be like blowing my mind. So, I'm easy to please in that market. I am kind of leaning toward this 3080 Ti though, because you guys are kind of selling me on it. Because I'm like, do I need this 3090? Am I going to see a difference in what I'm doing? Let's look at the reviews of this 3090 before we get too crazy. Terrible value even when not scalped. There's a reason why you're seeing so many 3080 Ti cards slowly surfacing in stock, even at sub-record prices, not normally associated with otherwise scalping persona. They're just plain terrible in the RTX line for the value, even at MSRP. A reference 3080 FE has MSRP of $699. A reference 3080 Ti FE has MSRP of $1199. Math. That's 20% more RAM. And okay, this guy's just saying, he's saying pretty much what I was saying about the 3090. So I'm not wanting to go under the 3080. Review the United States in September. Pre-scalped, charging $2K for a 1. Okay, I get the prices are up. It is what it is. They sell used video cards and tell you they're new. Uh-oh. Immediately noticed that the seal had been removed and put back on. I contacted the seller and they assured me that it was brand new card. Since I bought the 4-year protection plan, I figured I would go ahead and install the card. If anything was to happen or it didn't work, I could return it. Upon installing the card, I noticed that the plastic film that they tell you to remove before installing had already been removed. I knew the company had lied from the start. I went ahead and powered it on and it works fine, but when they're selling something supposedly new, what's 100% used, I would never trust the company with any purchases. Good luck selling this, bud. Imagine charging $2K for a card. Disgusting. Yeah, I don't think they're having any trouble selling them, buddy. That was from October 2021. Scam. Inflating pricing. Well, that's what everybody's doing. You can say it's a scam. It's not a scam that they're inflating the prices. It's shitty, but it's not a scam. It's just, if they're providing the product that they're saying they're providing, but it's just a lot more fucking money, you ain't got to pay that money. But thing is, everybody's doing it. Thing is way too overpriced. Best 4K 120 frames per second card you can buy, and you will pay royalty for it. Was it worth it? Damn straight it was worth it. I went back and forth between different cards to try and get that best bang for buck first. So if I go to okay, I'm gonna do this. I know I said, hey, we're gonna buy this and we're gonna play that and blah blah blah. I'm gonna check Newegg for this card because I think Newegg is all new, right? And it's in the title. I hope. Is Newegg all new, or is it like from different vendors and stuff? I don't know enough about Newegg. Let's check out Newegg real quick and see what they got for the 30. Because I did not look for 3080 Ti's. And which is better, a Ti or a Super? Which is the better version? I don't know. Really confusing. Okay, let's look up RTX 3080 Ti. I'm not typing. RTX 3080 Ti. Now I'm typing. All right, now I do want to stay in the family, if at all possible, the Asus family. I like to keep all my stuff as uniform as possible. It doesn't have to if I come across like a great deal. But I've also heard that the Asus, not so much on the tough part, the tough gaming, but the ROG Strix products and their GPUs, the ROG Strix ones routinely do get good reviews. Holy shit. 3080 VT. Oh, that's not a Ti. Okay, 3080 Ti is 2632. Over here, is this the 90? How much was the 3080 Ti on Amazon? It's 27. Oh, see, I can get 27. It's $100 off, right here. Tough rocks. Here, I get a white one for 1800. I don't want a what? That's a regular 3080. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the main difference I just noticed between the regular 3080 and the Ti is you get 2 more gigabytes of GDDR6. So that's cool. 3080 V2 or TX 3080 OC. These are all oh, here's a Ti. Oh, that's the tough one. I don't want the tough one. ROG Strix RTX 3080 10. See, the 3080s are okay. All right. So it looks like if I ordered this from Newegg, it is cheaper. This particular one. It was not the case with the 3090, but this is $100 cheaper, so I'd be foolish not to. So my question is, I guess, those of you that know more about Newegg, are they all new products, or is it third-party sellers, and are they going to send me something? Let's see if there's reviews and stuff in here. RTX 3080 Ti OC Edition Gaming Graphics Card. Okay, so OC. I don't know. Similar products. Tough. 3060. Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's good. All this is good. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. No, we don't go. They don't do reviews like Amazon, I guess. Okay. Somebody let me know. What do they... Ships from Australia. Damn. Ships from China. No. China. Hong Kong. I don't want it from China. I feel like I'm going to get something else. Does Newegg guarantee the shit that they send you? I've never ordered anything from Newegg. 3D Mark Advanced Edition with purchase of qualifying All-State Protection Plan. Don't forget your OS. We have Windows 11 OEM and 10 OEM download the USB version available. So how much is this fucking thing going to cost me? $220 a month suggested payments. I don't need that. They got like a protection plan and all that shit. I usually don't go for protection plans and things, but when I'm spending $3,000 for something, yeah, I might want to look into it. Free shipping. Sold and shipped by PC Power Marketplace. They have 81% their deliveries on time, product accuracy. Okay, so this makes me feel a bit more comfortable. How about shipping? How long is shipping? Am I going to get this thing in 3 months? Ships from Hong Kong. Most customers receive one in 5 to 17 days. I doubt I'm going to get it in 5 days from fucking Hong Kong. 17 days at the beginning of the month. I guess I could do that. Give me a little bit more peace of mind. I mean, yeah, it's coming from Hong Kong, but this seller has good ratings. What do you guys think? Help me out here. Your RAM. You want a better GPU? It's I bought an AMD chip. I hear it's better. Your RAM is going to help with that as well. Your RAM or motherboard, not graphics card. Getting the fastest and most motherboard RAM, the fast CPU, and of course fast hard drive for loading files. Yeah, I got all that stuff lined up. I hate GPUs becoming so expensive, says Greg. NFTs and cryptos are messing with prices too, along with pandemic chain supply. One of them is shipping from Hong Kong. Yeah, I saw a video where a guy had farms of 3090s he was mining. I was like, that's disgusting. That's why this stuff is just way overpriced. Have assholes buying them all up. Am I the asshole who's buying them all up? I'm just buying one. I never used Newegg, but I know a lot of my nerd friends like it. Wait, you call me a nerd? Barry Bollock just put something on there. It's probably spam. Hi, Barry. Thanks, Barry. I'll look into that. Now get the hell out. I wouldn't buy anything that isn't the US of A for electronics. I know, but I can't get this fucker from anywhere but, I mean, go to Amazon. It's coming from fucking... This one scares me because there's quite a few people saying that they got used ones. Our fastest delivery is... I mean, it could be here... There's a way that's foreign because it says it could be here on the 15th... Between the 15th and 17th of this month. February, right? Yeah. There's no way it's coming from international when today's... It's the 13th right now. That's 3 days. I can order this fucker and have it here in 3 days. There's no fucking way that is international. Shipped from eTronic. What is eTronic? Eligible for return, refund, or replacement. Add a 4-year protection plan. 3-year protection plan. Save with good, very good. I don't know. See, now you're right. I don't want to order from China. I don't know who fucking... Who did I say they were? eTronic? I don't know who eTronic is. Let's look at eTronic. Excuse me. Sellers should not advertise Amazon Prime on their product if they're not able to deliver within 2 days. I didn't order Amazon Prime for the movies. I pay. Okay. I get that. That is the thing. I get that sometimes. Like, I'll have Prime on something and then it takes like a week to get to me. I'm like, isn't that like kind of like the big thing for Prime? And they're like, yeah, it only takes that long to ship. But that's where they get you. They will ship it. It only takes... I had something do this a week or two ago. When it does only take 2 days to ship it, but they wait a fucking week before they ship it. Excellent shipping. Highly recommend. I ordered a graphics card and they were super quick to get it here. Oof. I'm not a fan of scalping. However, the market is just one person's fault. It's everyone who does. They updated me on Wi-Fi version for free. Not bad at all. See, now I'm kind of coming back to these guys. Business name Chunho. Yeah, this is... Oh, it's in California. Well, they have an address in California. I don't know if it's in California. Should I just buy the fucking one on Amazon and then... Because it's not in fucking China. It'll be here in 2 days. And if I don't like it, I can return it. I mean, they have good ratings. And it might have just been those few bad comments. Oh, I'm really confused. I don't know. Because all the ones on Newegg are coming from Hong Kong. That concerns me. And I know Amazon, say what you will about them, they're really good about returning shit. That's a lot of fucking money, though. I don't want to pay a lot of fucking money and get screwed. Let's look rug Strix 3080.
Sorry,
TI.
something's not right.
What?
Wait a few minutes and try setting up again. You can also try unplugging your device and plugging it back in.
That thing just talked to me. I don't ever use it. It's plugged in. I never use it. What hard drive you getting? Specs. PC can be a pain in the ass. Sorry, PC building can be a pain in the ass. The hard drive, I'll show you in just a second the hard drive. I'm getting a NVMe M.2 and 2 terabyte and an SSD 4 terabyte for like storing videos and stuff. But yeah, I'll pull that up in a minute. Okay, so is there another option? Is this the one? I think that's the one I was just on. And there's this one. It's $3,000, but it comes with NVIDIA RTX 30 OC edition gaming card. It looks like it's got its own fucking radiator. Do I need that? The rest of them don't have prices. That means they're not available, probably. Like this one. You can't buy it. Why do you even have it listed if you can't fucking buy it? That's fucking stupid. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. I will sit here and fucking... I will just I'll drive myself fucking crazy over this shit. I'll buy the protection plan. It's through Amazon. It's not through Amazon. It's not Prime. It's the one thing that's not Prime. That's scary. Well, that's not either. To answer your question, Greg, I'm getting a Crucial. I'm doing Crucial on both my storage. I'm doing an MX 500 4 terabyte SATA SSD 560 megabyte or megabytes per second for just like storage of like videos and just large files, and all my programs and stuff will run off 2 terabyte 6600 megabyte 2 terabyte NVMe or M.2. The 3090 wasn't. Okay, I'm just going to do the 3080 Ti. Fuck it. I'm going to just call it a day. Take the plunge. Yeah, I usually look for people who have built ultimate gaming machines and use that as a baseline, then switch as I see fit. I actually watched way too many videos looking for parts. Took me about 2 weeks to decide. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while. I just... I don't see. I mean, I don't. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the plunge. Okay. Let's do this shit. Let's do the part that I've been like really nervous about. Okay. Let's start at the bottom here. So this is my processor and motherboard. I will be getting Intel Core i9 12 9K processor, 16 cores, 8P, 8E cores, 5.2 gigahertz unlocked. And it comes with an Asus ROG Strix 7690E gaming Wi-Fi motherboard. I love how they call them gaming motherboard. It's a fucking motherboard. Wi-Fi 6. Is this the one that was Wi-Fi 6? Is it not Wi-Fi 6? I want Wi-Fi 6. Hang on, let me look. Pretty sure it's Wi-Fi 6. I do want Wi-Fi 6 because I hear that the new VR headsets, the next generation of VR headsets, are probably going to be wireless, which I would love. That's what's going to get me to buy a new VR headset, is a natively wireless headset. Yeah, Wi-Fi 6. But they're probably going to run off of Wi-Fi 6. Right? Yeah, Intel Wi-Fi 6E. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Let's make that bigger. But yeah, this is the motherboard. Staying in the family of Asus. And then go back. Amazon's weird like that. Sometimes I'll try and go back and it won't go back. Then I am not going to get the 3090. I decided against it. I'm going to get the 3080 Ti, which is at the top. Memory-wise, I'm getting this XPG Lancer DDR5, 6,000 megahertz, 32 gigabytes. I'm going to get 2 sets of this to bring it to 64 gigahertz. I'm not going to open that up. Then I'm getting a Crucial 2 terabyte NVMe M.2, 6,600 megabytes, which is for that'll be run all my programs and stuff, my operating system and everything. And then for storage, like traditional storage, like videos and all that shit, I am going to have this 4 terabyte SATA or 4 terabyte SSD. And so Crucial as well. It's 560 megabytes. Cooling. My cooling solution is a ROG Strix LC 360 RGB all-in-one liquid cool CPU, 360 millimeter radiator. According to PCBuilder.com, this would be good for my system. 120 millimeter 4-pin fans. Case-wise, we'll look at that. I'll share some pictures of that. Power-wise, I'm doing a ROG Strix as well. 4 1200 watt 80 plus platinum. Getting a few extra fans, some Corsair fans. They fit 120 millimeter. So it comes with 3 of them, I believe it was. And of course, the ROG Strix GeForce RTX 3090 Ti OC Edition gaming graphics card with all of its stuff. That stuff that makes me nervous. I looked into it too much. And I was going to look at the tower, show you guys the tower. I like this tower. I had some big, ridiculous fucking tower I was going to get, and I decided to go with this one instead. What are these? Oh, it's just different colors. What's the difference in that one? Why is that one mesh black, TD500? They look kind of the same, don't they? And it's a different angle, but they look the same. But that one costs about $13 more, $12 more. I guess it's got like a different design going on the side. Anyway, this is the one I'm going with. It comes with 3 fans. I thought it came with more fans, but it doesn't, so that's why I ordered the extra ones. And it, according to PC Builder, all the shit I'm getting should fit in here. Optimized airflow, they all say that. It'll fit all the way up to a full-size motherboard, which the one I have, I think it is. It's either a full-size or a mid. That glass, just it's a fucking case, man. It's a case. Got lots of fucking lights and shit. Woohoo. Okay, so before I pull the trigger on this shit, anybody have anything to add? Any like, hey, you're making a huge mistake on this one particular thing? When I have more room, I want to buy a new VR headset. You don't need room. You don't need as much room as they say that you need. It pretty much any room scale. There's two different. What you got to know about VR is there's two different kinds of games. There's room scale and there's seated. Or I mean, some room scale you can do more or less seated in the same spot. Most games that are room scale, they have a seated version, and you have teleport or locomotion, stuff like that. You do not need to have a huge amount of room to play VR. It helps. It definitely can enhance the experience, but you can have a great VR experience sitting in a fucking chair. Some of the best VR experiences I've had were with Subnautica VR, which is not even natively VR. Is it? Yeah, it is native. Part 1 is natively VR. But whatever. That's some of the best experiences I've had, and that's totally seated with a fucking controller. No, motion controls definitely make it better. But you don't need a huge space. And even to do things like Beat Saber and all that, you don't need a big space for that either. Most games, when you put your space in, are going to say, oh, we suggest a bigger space. My space that I have is fucking ginormous for compared to most people, what they have to work with VR. And I still have a game every now and then that'll be like, you need more space. I'm like, who the fuck has this much room for VR? That's fucking ridiculous. They're always going to say that. You can make VR work in anywhere. I had a friend of mine, he made VR work in like a space that was probably like, and he did, Beat Saber and stuff. That's like all over the place. He was probably in like, I don't know, if I had to guess, maybe a 3x3 area that he had to work with. I mean, his room was bigger than that, but the area he had to work with was probably, I'd say your wingspan. Like if you stretch out, it's probably more than 3 feet. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4x4, maybe. And he made that shit work. So, yeah, VR is great. I love VR. Did you get a power supply? Yeah, I got a 1200 watt 80 plus platinum ROG Strix Thor. Yeah, ship it to me free of charge. I have a Vive. Oh, you do? I have a Vive, and I used to play that zombie one. I forgot the name, and a lot of other fun games. Arizona Sunshine? Was that the one? Where did your character walk around and call the zombies Freddy? I think it was Freddy. Is it Freddy? Arizona Sunshine's a really cool game. It's an older game, too. I didn't know you had a Vive, Greg. I've got a Vive as well. Mine's modded all to hell. And I know there's much better headsets now, but I just refuse to buy another headset that has a cord attached to it. They need to release a high-end PC headset. The next, I'd buy an Index, but I refuse. They need to have at least have a wireless solution. Like I'll give the Vive this, and even the Vive Pro and the Vive Pro 2 that's out now. They have a fucking wireless adapter for it. I just don't want to buy that motherfucker because once you get that and the wireless adapter, you're looking at like just headset alone over $1,000, and I can't bring myself to do that. Could I? Sure, but I'm just like, I feel like as soon as I do that, Valve is going to release the next Index, and it's going to be like everything I want. So I'm gonna wait and see what the Index 2 or whatever they call it, or whatever the next big legit headset is. Probably the Index 2 or whatever. We'll see what it has to offer. If they don't offer native wireless support with that thing, I'm probably going to have to figure something out because my Vive is getting a bit outdated. Quiver was a lot of fun. That's the Arrow game. Yeah, that's an older Arrow game. I think it was a cartoon one. Yeah, probably Arizona Sunshine. Moss is great. Sit in your chair VR game. Yeah, Moss is really good. I need to play that more. I think I might stream that one day because you can do it in mixed reality. Like they'll show me in there, like playing with the mouse. They look like cardboard cutouts of zombies. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what that would be. I have a sword. I can throw propane tanks and blow them up. You have a sword. I don't know, man. There's a lot of fucking VR zombie games. You see, I'm getting off topic here. You guys came to see me spend a lot of fucking money and see me cry. Let's do that shit. Okay, here we go. Breathe. All right, first thing I'm adding is the CPU and what is this thing? Watch, I'm going to do this and somehow my card will get declined or something. I swear the money's there. Add to cart. Did it add it? I'm not sure if it added it or not. I think I clicked on it wrong. Let's try it again. Edit. Oh, was my connection just being slow? I don't fucking know. Where's my cart? Oh, there's two things in my cart. Let me see. Oh, the fans are in there already. Oh, that's right. I added them earlier. Okay, it's in my cart. The cart is up to $1,423. Let's go back. All right, so we got two things in there. Did it move? Okay, yeah, it's there. All right, so the RAM. Whew, the fucking RAM kills me, man. DDR5, which I'd just go with DDR4 because you can have fast DDR4. But everything I read and all the videos I looked at and all the research I did said DDR5 is legit. It's ridiculously overpriced. It is. $530 for 32 gigabytes. It is ridiculously overpriced. But it is really fucking fast. Like, it's like, holy shit, this makes a big, huge difference. So I'm going with DDR5. All right, I'm going to add it. Oh, that one hurt. That hurt. That hurt so bad because I know I can get 32 gigabytes of DDR4 for probably a fraction of that price. All right, the M.2, that's really not bad. $270 for a NVMe M.2 2 terabyte. I don't think that's bad. That's a good deal. And from what I understand, Crucial makes good shit. So we're going to add that. It is adding all these things, right? Yeah. All right, so 300 and more is a 4 terabyte SSD, Crucial as well, for $360. That's not terrible. It's not great. It's not like, oh wow, what a deal, but it's not terrible either. I mean, you could get a 1 terabyte drive. Let me see. I bought a 1 terabyte drive. It's probably not quite as good as this one for this computer. What was it? Is ADATA or something? It's not the greatest company in the world, but it was a side drive anyway. So I don't use it all the time, but it's been fine. I'm not sure of the speed. I mean, it hadn't been an issue, but for what I use it for, and I think it was like $100. So say like $100 per terabyte. So that's I'm saving a little bit of money there. And this is a higher quality drive than the one I bought. So, and I'm gonna have to double up that fucking RAM when I get to the cart. All right, so $225 for my cooler, a Radiator, which that doesn't hurt me, especially considering what we're going to be spending up here at the top. Oh man, I'm glad I can't see like a running total thus far because it's probably I can't at the top. No, I can't. That would probably deter me. All right, my case, $123. I did not think that was bad at all. $123 for a case. This really makes me nervous because that could be like what totally stops you in your tracks is your shit doesn't fit in your case. But according to PCBuilder.com, they're the one who suggested this case. Excuse me. I was going with a different case. They suggested this one, so it fits. All the shit fits. A 3090 fit because I had it actually. The build I did was with a 3090. We're doing a 3080 now. It's a little bit smaller than 3080. 3090. So it should fit as well. That didn't hurt too bad. That one didn't hurt too bad. All right, so this power supply here, this Asus ROG Thor 1200 certified 1200 watt fully modular RGB. Why do you need RGB in your fucking? There's been RGB in everything now. Why do you need RGB in your power supply? You can't even see your power supply in most builds. Anyway, or in a lot of builds. I guess from the back you could. Modular RGB power supply with a live dash OLED panel. Yay. But that is more, the one I had picked out was an EVGA, and I think it was about $260 $60. So I'm spending, 50 more bucks, 60 more bucks, 70 more bucks to get this one. But the one I was getting was 1,000. This is 12. It falls in the same family as well. So I was like, and they suggested it over at PC Builder. The one I had in there, it said wasn't any problems though, but this caught my eye. So, these fans, they're already there. I don't have to click on them because they're already in the cart. And here is the big beefy boy himself. The Asus ROG Strix NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti OC Edition gaming graphics card. All right, so I think that's everything. Let's go. I have 9 items in my cart. Is that all you need to make a PC now is 9 items? 9 items? I'm hoping that there's a question. All the harnesses and everything, I'm assuming they will come with all this shit. I hope so, or I might have to add that shit. I can get that shit in a day or two, though. Okay, so here's our shopping cart, ladies and gents. We got our graphics card for $27.32. Definitely going to add one of them things, the protection plan to that. Have our power supply for $338. Case for $123. Our cooler for $225. Our 4 terabyte hard drive for $360. Our 2 terabyte NVMe M.2 for $270. Our memory, here's where things get real ugly right here, because our DDR5 6000 megahertz, 32 gigabytes of memory, $527.34. But that hurts the most. It hurts the most. 2 of them. So that is now over $1,000. And oh my God, when I put it in, when I say that's just like, why? What am I doing? Should I go with the DDR5 or should I just go with DDR4? Because that's massive, man. That's a massive amount of money for, like, look. DDR4. I think the fastest was like 5. Here, we'll just go to DDR4. Let's see what we get. I think the fastest DDR4 is like 52 or 55. It's like, look at these prices. Compare. I mean, this is 16 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes. Let's crank it up to, let's call it 32 gigabytes. $116. Now, granted, this is 3200 megahertz, so what I'm getting is the DDR5 is twice as fast as that. Let's see. This is 26, 36. We're getting there. I think it's 52 is the fastest. That's like the top of the line. Like where it ends is where the DDR5 starts. DDR4 32. I think it'd make me feel better if I saw like high-end DDR4 costing closer to the amount of the DDR5, but it's nowhere near it. And your RAM is really, people really undersell RAM a lot of the times, and it is one of the most important components to a build. It is the bottleneck, one of the biggest bottlenecks you can run into. It's 36 megahertz. Let's go. Let's search. There's so much fucking RAM on them. 5,000 megahertz or 500. Yeah, 5,000 megahertz, 64 gigabytes. That's what I want. 5,200. Let's go with this. Let's see what we get here. The fuck is that? Okay, we'll see. All right, half the price. More than half the price. Whew, man. Corsair, which I know they're a quality company. Vengeance RGB Pro, 64 gigabytes, 232 gigabyte sticks. DDR4, 4,000. It's not as fast. But man, that is such a price difference. Am I going to see that big of a difference? 64, 3600. 4400 megahertz. $114 for 16 gigabytes. That's not much. 64 gigabytes, 232s, 32 gigabytes. Yeah, I want, what is this? Fury 36. What if I did like, oh, I don't want to do that. The speeds just aren't there. They're not comparable to the DDR5. And I know that everything I read and everything I saw said the DDR5 is legit that much faster. Like the speeds it's pumping out, you just cannot get out of DDR5. Let's see what you guys got to say. Your wallet is crying out in pain. My wallet and me. This will be a sweet computer. I hope so. What's up? Hello, HenryBoy11. How are you doing? Greg says DDR5 provides twice the bandwidth and density of DDR4 while reducing power consumption, higher bandwidth, faster processing, and memory intensive games, video and image editors, 3D tools, and browsers. Yeah, I know. It's just like, that shit's legit. How are you doing? I'm doing well. DDR5 4800 C40 was 19% and 14% faster than DDR4 2130 C50. Pretty good. Just watching Jacobs waste a lot of money. Don't say it's a waste. I don't know, man, because that is such a massive difference in price. I know that this 4000, this is 64 gigabytes. 64 gigabytes is what I was going for. So Corsair, they make, I know that they're good. So I can get 64 gigabytes of DDR4 4000 for $439. Or I can go with what I've got in my cart, which is 64 gigabytes of DDR5 at 6,000. I think it's 6,000 megahertz. It is faster. The DDR5, I do not... I'm not putting up for debate whether it is or is not faster, but is it worth it? Because that shit was $1,100. It is more, like vast, like a lot more. It's twice as much. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Twice as much money, and that's like a large amount of money. That's four. Dude, that's. Holy shit, that's a lot more money. I can spend that, but I don't want to if it's not really going to make that big of a difference for me. 19% faster, I read on the internet, says Greg. Yeah, damn. That's a lot. 19% faster is a lot, but am I going to use that? Is that going to real world day to day? Is it going to make that big of a difference? I don't know. Because that is a huge amount. That's fucking what is it, 5, 600. It's like a almost $700 difference. I could save $700 fucking dollars by going with DDR4 at 4,000. 4,000 megahertz is no slouch. But and it's still 64 gigahertz. There I go again. Gigabytes. Damn. Faster processing for memory intensive games, video, image editors, 3D tools, browser games, image editors. I know. What if I mixed? I know you can mix. I mean, does that cause a lot of problems? I don't really know. What if I mixed, like I got one kit of DDR5 and then I got a kit of DDR4 to make the 64? Is that going to cause problems? I don't know. I know people do mix their RAM. You just have to put them in the right slots. I have Corsair RAM, but I think it's like 3600 DDR4. Don't mix from what I hear. Okay, so don't mix. I know people mix speeds. I don't know if they mix like the 4 and 5 or 3, 4 and 5. See, that I don't like. I know that it's not preferable, and you can mix speeds. You can have like some 3600 and then like some 4000. You just have to put them in the. It's actually every other slot in most builds. But yeah, putting 5 and 4 in there. Oh man, I don't know. Is it going to make that big of a difference is the question. Shit, I don't fucking know. I'm conflicted. I wouldn't half-ass. I would fully ass a new computer. Yeah, but it's RAM. I mean, you can upgrade RAM any fucking time. That's the other thing. This isn't like the processor. I mean, you can upgrade anything anytime, but this isn't like the processor or something. RAM is a big deal. You do not need to half-ass with RAM, I agree. But I don't really know if going with DDR4 4000 megahertz is what I would consider half-assing. I just feel I'm worried that the DDR5 6000 megahertz is overkill. And it's over for the price. The price that's killing me. It's just like, holy shit, that is just a huge difference in price. How often do you buy a computer? Go big. Hey, gotta head into work. If you need counseling after your wallet empties, be there on Tuesday. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out, Nick. Shit. Nick was the voice of reason. Now I'm stuck with Greg. Greg's gonna tell you, spend all of it. Get 128 gigabytes. DDR5. Oh, man, I don't know. Do I need 64 gigabytes or would 32 gigabytes be enough, you think? I mean, I'm with 32 gig. See, I don't want to half-ass with RAM. That's an issue. That's. How about let's do this. I'm gonna save this because I do like this RAM. I'm gonna save it to my list so I don't lose it. Continue. All right. Because I saved money on the GPU, so that's something. That is something. I saved like $1,000. No, not $1,000. I saved like $500 on the GPU. So as it stands right now, and I've got, did I get both of these in here? Yeah, 2. I'm sitting at $6,500. Whew. God damn. Do I have shipping? No shipping, no shipping. Is this free? Order soon. I think this had like $15 shipping or something. All the Prime shit should be free shipping. These are not. I don't know if they have free shipping or not. And shipping fucking RAM. As much as I paid for this shit, it shouldn't be anything. Or am going to pay for it. Should I just... Okay, how about this? I'm going to go with the DDR5. But do I need 64 gigabytes or would 32 gigabytes be enough? Because think of this. I can always buy another kit and just plop it the fuck in there. But I'm like, is 64 really needed? 64 gigabytes of this DDR5. Is this DDR5 so much stronger and faster that 32 is enough? That's the question. Confucius says, a lighter wallet means easier travels on your way to poorhouse. Yeah, I bet he does. Because that would knock off $530 off of this. Where am I at? Where's my 65? That would bring me down to $6,000. Okay, I'm getting cold feet because I'm already worried about this. The graphics card is just it's worrying me. I ain't gonna lie. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get 32 gigabytes. That's still $530 fucking dollars. That brings my bill down to $6,001. That's still a lot. It's still going to be quite the PC. But that brings it down. And what I'll do is I've got this saved, and when I put it in there, if I feel any hitches or anything at all, I'm gonna buy another kit. Because I mean, there's no shortage of RAM. I mean, it's 6,000 megahertz, and it's the DDR5. I mean, this should do the trick. But if for whatever reason I think it's not, I'll just buy another kit. I'll bite the bullet because I was prepared to do it anyway. But man, I don't want to just waste money if I don't need it. So we'll see. What I will probably do is I will end up adding another kit to it either way. But how soon that will be based on how well the system runs. So, all right. I think as of right now, this PC is going to be an i9 9K with a RTX 3080 Ti with essentially 6 terabytes of storage, 2 of which are NVMe M.2, and 32 gigabytes of 6,000 megahertz DDR5. I do not know how much more top of the line you could get without adding another fucking GPU and just more RAM. I will add more RAM later, but for now I'm going to go with this. That's $6,000. That's right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to stay there. What are you saying, Greg? What operating system? What's the minimum memory for your OS? I got to pay $27K from buying Pokemon cards, so it'll be until May before I pay that off. Damn. You got to pay $27,000 for buying Pokemon cards? What? I know you do a lot of the Pokemon card thing and you make like a lot of money off of that. But you're paying $27,000 for Pokemon cards? How much are these cards worth that you're buying? Anyway, operating system, I don't know. I mean, with a system like this, I have not upgraded to Windows 11 as of yet. No, I'm not doing like Linux or anything like that. I'm just going to do fucking Windows. Everything is running on it, okay? It is what it is. I like user friendliness, and Windows, it has its issues, but everything is made for it. So I'll probably upgrade to Windows 11 for this one. I know it's a hog, but I know my current PC will run it. So if my current PC, I run Windows 10 right now.